In 3, 2, 1. It's chemistry. We sound so much better and we're best friends.
Da, 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 da.
We got better mics.
We definitely got better mics this time.
Yeah, because that last episode was no shade to ourselves, but we're growing.
Don't judge us.
We're doing a thing, you know what I'm saying?
But definitely comment and let us know what we need help on, I guess, right?
Absolutely, because that last one, wow. After we recorded, I was like, man, that was a good combo too.
Yeah.
Check out our last episode if you haven't checked out this one. If you haven't checked that one out, but you might not want to after hearing this one because this sounds way better. Yes. But still check it out. How you doing, Takis?
I am actually pretty chill today.
Every time. Chill today. Switch it up, bruh.
Nope. Because it's not too much, not too little, and I'm so happy with that. What's on my mind?
Yeah.
Oh, this conversation that we're gonna have today.
Okay.
I can't wait till we get to one topic, especially. That's not
what
a word.
Topic? Especially.
Especially. That's not a word.
Especially the topic that we're going to talk about today.
Exactly. We're going to say that all day.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited. How are you doing, G?
Hey, thanks for asking, Ty.
I hate you so much. You're so annoying.
I'm doing pretty good. I had a really early morning. Woke up at around 5 a.m. and mainly because I couldn't sleep.
Yeah, you text me at 5 a.m. I seen the text. Yeah. He's like, oh, hey, topics for today. Today? It's still yesterday, dog.
Whoops.
I'm so mad.
Yeah, I couldn't sleep. Well, I went to bed early for the first time in a long time. And then, you go to sleep early. You wake up around the regular scheduled time, I guess. And I woke up around 5.
Jesus.
And just got a lot of work done. I just finished a video and photo shoot that you guys were just in. The Ninja Gabby.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it came up fire, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you see it? Oh, because Quay's on the side. Quay's on the side.
Quay's on the side. Our producer. Yeah. And if you want to see him on camera, let us know.
Let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
Wait, so I did have a question for you because Gerald has quit his job to fully take on his real career.
Nobody knows that yet. I can tell now, but okay.
I don't give a but okay, so I had a question for you.
Yeah.
What was your last day like at work?
My last day at work was literally, I can't even explain it because it was like I was working, but I wasn't.
I was gonna say that. What was the worst thing that you did? Do nothing?
Literally. I did absolutely nothing. Because they were already like, hey, your last day's here and you already finished the project that you were on. So basically just wait until, so I kind of had like 2 last days. I had a last day I was on the project. And then after that, it was like the last day where I was like, all right, you're fully off. And I was like, cool. So the first one, it was kind of like, all right, let me get my affairs in order, just like, getting everything situated, insurance, whatever it had to be. And then after that, the actual day that it came, I was like, oh shoot, this is actually happening.
Ooh.
And it's weird because you end up, if you think about it, I've been working for 15 years straight.
Hey, you sound
Metal.
you are so
I've been working for 15 years, bro, since I was 14. 14.
Oh, you've been working since.
Been working.
Got you.
I'm 30.
Get for the job? I was like,
no. I was there for 5 years. No, I was there for 5 years.
Okay.
So going from Big Y as my first job, maybe even before that, I'd like volunteering when I was 15, to now, that's been 15 years. Apple was a good job.
That was it.
That was a good job. But
I was getting all the free stuff. He gave me family discounts, y'all.
I didn't give him none.
He gave me family discounts.
Don't tell him that, because then they're gonna go back to my records and be like,
I can't get you no more.
Hey, it's Apple. We recorded on Apple right now.
Right.
It shuts off. The whole thing shuts down.
We got Maddie sneaking around right now.
Maddie, what are you doing, homie? Maddie don't want to make noise. You're fine.
Okay,
we got noise suppression. You good. We got better mics out here. We out here, baby.
Okay, so ESPN.
Yep.
Listen. So, okay, what's ESPN? You out?
Bye, Maddie.
ESPN, how was that? Like the ending of it?
Ending of it? Mm-hmm. The fake truth is I had a really good time there, and it was a great time, very diverse people, and it was a nice place to be. and I had a great time all 5 years. And I was treated very fairly and equally. Go ESPN.
Oh my god. Okay, cool. Next topic.
For the most part, it was good. I'm not gonna lie. For the most part, it was good. But it was just like some things where I was like, dude, what am I doing here? And then, I just got to make that executive decision to be like, all right, bet. And everything was so positive here. It was like a life thing too. Like it's more than just, how much you're making or whatever like that. It was like, I don't feel happy here.
Right. What do you want to do for the rest of your life?
Yeah. But even that, it was a point where I was like, yo, ESPN, that's all I need. I'm cool with that. Okay. And that's all I really needed. And then eventually, like, I just got to a point where like, it just wasn't in the cards for me anymore to really be there. As far as like moving up there, you know what I'm saying? Because I was kind of more like, I'm chill, I'll come in, do my job. But then they were like, hey, we want you to do A, B, C, and D and all that stuff. I'm like, whoa.
For more money?
No, not really. That's the thing. Like, it was that was kind of the thing too, where I was like, all right, I'm pushing for something I don't really want to do, and I'm not going to be going anywhere. If I do get there, I'm not going to be happy doing what that is. Because I see y'all stressing. I don't want to be doing what y'all doing.
Right.
Y'all here way past hours. Y'all love, like, that's the thing I wasn't passionate about. I think that's the biggest thing. I wasn't really passionate about, first of all, I'm not a sports junkie. Like, I'm not in sports like that. So that being, I think that was an overall thing of it. I had no passion in it. Some people are passionate and like, that's their thing. Like, they don't mind staying hours and doing whatever they got to do. By all means, do your thing. But it just wasn't for me. Like, if that was a dance place, and they were like, yo, we need you to work these extra hours. We want you to be here, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, bet. But I was kind of like, all right, I love graphic design, but I don't love sports. If you love both, perfect place to be. Don't get me wrong. But
it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened. Long story short, that's what it was.
Got you.
But it was a great place to be, and I love it. And it was great.
The real truth and everything.
Yeah.
The truth. Okay, cool. That was my question for today. That was early in the thing. But
I didn't know I was going to interview today. Damn.
I know. This week on chemistry, we have Gerald opening up. Last week was me. This week is G. So,
except I have parents, guys.
You're adopted.
I have loving parents who love me very much.
I hate you so much. All right, what's the main topic for today, though?
Main topic for today is dance studio red flags. Or just red flags in general. Let's say red flags.
Okay.
Yeah, because red flags is like a big thing these days. Like, people are talking about, yo, red flags for relationships, red flags for,
right.
We
can keep it in the realm of dance, though.
Oh, yeah, definitely dance. But we can do tangents like we usually do.
If we go off, we know.
We
hear it.
Right.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah, bring the mic close.
Bring the mic close.
Yeah, so if you sit back. Hey,
got you.
You feel me? All right, cool. We good, Cinque? We sound good?
Yes.
Bet.
Word. Okay, so
all right, so dance studio red flags. So I follow this. I actually want to get this. Excuse me. I want to get this game called. It's from this Instagram called Dance Ed Tips, Dance Education Tips. I guess.
So it's like a dance game.
Yeah, it's cards versus dancers. So Cards versus Humanity, and like apples versus apples, something like that.
Yeah.
So same thing like that, but like dance stuff. So like one of the things is the recital was completely ruined by blank, and then you get like a list of your cards, and then like one is like really offbeat clapping.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the recital was fire, but somebody offbeat clap, and then like, you just whatever, right?
Okay.
So that's dope. That's what kind of drew me to it. And then they post random stuff too, and they were like dance studio red flags. And I've seen a lot of people sharing this, but dance studio red flags. One of them is obviously disrespect in the dance studio. Have you ever had a dance studio where you've seen disrespect, Takis?
A dance studio be disrespectful.
Like the dance studio, like the environment of the dance studio is just disrespectful. Like speaking down to people and like very.
I think there's plenty. I think I can't pull one up right now, but
no
I
names.
feel like you have
but
something.
like,
I think you have. I feel like you have.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay, name your one.
I'm not gonna name anybody.
Name the situation.
Oh, the situation.
Not the person.
Oh yeah.
No name.
No
names. Reason.
We're not name dropping.
That's crazy.
Cinque want the smoke.
Right. I'm never going there.
Yo.
No, for
Cinque
real,
want the smoke. I don't know. People change. Things change. I'm not. Listen. You experience whatever you want to experience for yourself. Anyway, disrespect in the dance studio. Absolutely. especially if you're, let's say
name the action.
the action itself is just speaking down to people in general, not even just like, not even students, but just people who might be working around. Let's say if it's the recital and you're yelling at anybody who's around just because something's not working. Like, you can't really do that, because no matter how passionate or whatever you are at anything, because it just doesn't work out to the point where people see that and they'll be like, oh shoot, if you treat this person this way, when's my turn? You know what I'm saying? And that's literally how it goes with, and then everybody's walking on eggshells.
No, for real.
And you don't want an environment like that, because
Right.
you walk in the room, people are gonna be scared and like whatever it might be, and they might not even come back. So disrespecting the studio,
Right. Bad.
red flag.
I do got one. So like when a studio owner or somebody that with power tells somebody that a certain look or a certain like whatever they're doing, like their style of dance is never gonna make it, or if anything, like if telling somebody that they're not gonna make it because in this certain industry because of this,
Right.
most of the time it's because they just haven't found it yet and they
Right.
need to like kind of grow on it. I feel like people kind of downplay people because they see somebody else looking a certain way. So they're like, wow, this is the standard.
Yeah.
But it's not. Because, you know, people grow all the time and their style might be the new
True.
whatever. So I hate when people tell them like, don't dance like this.
Right.
Or depending on like, I mean, obviously there's certain things that you have to like watch out for, like, so you don't break your ankle or nothing.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
don't dance like that.
Right,
But,
right, yeah.
You know, overall, like people have
Safety.
like, yeah, people have like styles.
Yeah.
And to tell people like don't do that style or you're too fat or too skinny for something is like definitely a red flag for sure.
Yeah.
Because you could
Don't want
find
that.
your way. You could find your way being skinny or fat.
Yeah.
You know?
And I've heard people, so Tula, you know Tula, she taught an improv class here. She teaches here as well, improv classes.
Nice.
And one of the questions she asked just a few people, she was like, hey, anybody want to volunteer? What's somebody, like she singled one person out and said, hey, what's something that you've heard negatively towards you with dance? And I was like, damn, it can't be that crazy. And then she started listing off. She was like, and it was she's dope. Like, I'm not gonna name drop because I don't put her business out there, but the girl was dope. And she was like, she said, I'll never be good enough.
Jesus.
Why don't I look like this person? Literally the things you're saying.
Jesus, right.
And I should do something better with, like, it was like really demeaning. And I was like,
Dang.
I'm looking how dope she is. I'm like, who told this girl this?
Right.
Like,
Yeah, it'd be crazy. It's like, because where you grow up, sometimes you get this one mentor that everybody looks up to, and then you just kind of like forget that there's other people out there that can tell you that you are good, you are dope, but you just look at this person like, oh, yeah, this is how I should be. So,
and I hope that's not like I'm hoping that's not like a standard, like, I got to tell you this so that you get better.
yeah.
It shouldn't be.
Right.
I would hope that it's not like, hey, I have to tell you that you won't be better so that it pushes you to
Yeah,
whatever.
I definitely hope that's not it. 'Cause
That
that's
negative
horrible.
is like negative reinforcement to like be like, hey, you're not gonna get it. All right, hopefully she gets it now. But
Right.
you just now you're traumatized. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's one. That's one red flag.
3 minutes.
Bang! 3 minutes. All right. Red flag number 2:
Next.
prioritizing look over anatomy. Kind of what you said.
about that.
Yeah, kind of what you said before.
nice.
Next. No feedback given. I'm not gonna lie, I gotta work on that.
That's a hard one.
That's a tough one.
A red flag. No feedback. I mean, again, it depends on what it is, because this is why people do like privates.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
You do the extra work to do this. Because sometimes people just want to go to class just to kind of like vibe. Like,
Right.
you literally, like, you're paying your money to do what you want to do.
Right.
If you really want feedback, you kind of got to go up to the corrector, like, hey, did you watch me? Or ask them at the beginning of class, hey, can you watch me, like, any point in the class and tell me how I did?
Yeah.
And that'd be their job, too. So
Right.
I think it goes hand in
It
hand.
goes both. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's kind of
No
like a
feedback,
student.
I couldn't even.
That's more of a student tip. Like, yo, if you want feedback, just ask.
You got to.
Yeah, you gotta
'Cause
ask.
it's like, we're the room for 30 people. You can't really just judge the teacher on, like, did you really watch me? Like, it's messed up.
Unless you're really like in a competition heavy environment where you have to be really pristine on everything that you do. So maybe you are the one that's kind of like not all the way there, and you have to you need the feedback. You know what I'm saying? Or if like, just literally that school, more of the school and dance school environment instead of the dance drop-in like workshop environment. Then obviously feedback.
Yeah, feedback is very difficult.
100 minutes. All right. Dedication over injury recovery, and dedication's in quotations. So dedication over injury recovery, meaning, like no matter how hard I'm hurt, I gotta do it. Like I'm a break my toe on stage, but I'm going right back out there because the show must go on.
Yeah. It's so hard, man. Cause like you don't know your limits, man. Like you want to like push yourself sometimes. Sometimes it's like you don't want to say.
If you're on stage with Chris Brown,
if you want to cast like a full,
obviously,
then you're just like I'm gonna go on. It's different. Right. But wait, go ahead, give me the Chris Brown.
If you're on tour and it's Chris Brown and you dislocate your knee, you end up popping it back in.
Yeah,
you staying off stage, you going back on stage.
So I got a story, but I'm going back on stage.
Okay, cool.
So I got a little story about that. So I actually was working with Trisha Miranda, right? Mm-hmm. And I don't know if you guys know Trisha Miranda, but she actually teaches in New York. And her class sold out so quick.
I know Trisha Miranda because I'm techie and I go places. I wouldn't have Trisha Miranda.
Okay, look, I only worked there with her like twice.
Oh, I worked with her twice.
It's not even like, okay, I hate you. I hate you. But okay, this is a funny story. Okay, so I injured myself so bad. Like I popped I dislocated my hip and popped it, boom, boom, boom. But the only thing was it was sore. Mm-hmm. So everything else was fine. But she asked me to do a tribute, like a Chris Brown, a Michael Jackson tribute.
Ooh, and that's all hip.
But I was just like, nah, it wasn't bad.
Oh, okay.
And the thing was, it was like I was hurt.
Yeah.
But I just said to myself, I can't. I want to work with her.
Yeah.
So I can't not do it. For me, it's not dedication. It's just like I literally could lose this opportunity.
Yeah.
So easy.
I think that's kind of what I think that's what this kind of means. I think it's more of the injury recovery. So like this is after the injury.
Right. It's just like recover instead of trying to be so dedicated.
Right.
Yeah. And I'm like, I'd rather just.
Yeah,
I'm the person that would just go. If it's a red flag, I'm a red flag for sure. I'm trying to.
I literally had a moment in college where I pulled my hamstring the day before a show, and I went right on stage and danced anyway. And I had 2 shows that day.
That's what I'm saying. See, like it's like I don't know. Like it literally like we're all gonna die someday. Like
I think. All right, so I'm gonna guess that because everybody says the show must go on. That's like show business talk, right?
Got you.
I'm gonna guess that this is more for like
students.
if the students in the cast like, hey, get these pirouettes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
I think
Yeah.
Right,
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
disrespectful. Like they're hurt and they're like literally, I need to chill. I'm like, no.
Yeah, like
do
nah.
a couple spins.
Yeah, you get in here. right. Yeah, you're good.
You could do a couple spins.
Do a stretch and you should be fine. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Okay.
That I get. Okay.
6 minutes. No rest days in schedules. Wow.
Oh yeah, that's a big red flag. I mean, again, you need to freaking rest. Like
rest days in
I need
schedules.
to rest my brain. Like literally, like too much choreo thrown at you.
So this is like out of my realm because I'm usually just like this for here it's drop-ins. Like is this for like a week? What do you define it for me?
Just you time. Anything that's like you get you to yourself to decompress, whatever, and then it's like whatever is soothing you. Even if it's work that is helping you to decompress, that's cool too. That's rest.
Oh, make sure you're talking to this.
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
so
phone drawing. Can you hear me though? Okay, cool.
You heard it? Okay, cool. Yeah, no rest days in schedule. I'm thinking of it like I'm thinking of the schedule. I'm looking at the class schedules and like one day that's off.
No,
that's what that's.
No. You don't have because you should have class
so
on Saturday
saying,
and Sunday. You should be
right.
having classes here. Yeah, that's not that. That's work. That's like rest for you. Like rest for dancing.
Oh, I see. So like if somebody's dancing like 5 days out of the week and you have to be there.
7 days out of the week.
7 days out of the week and you have to be there.
Yeah, 8 hours a day.
I see. Got you.
And
yeah.
No
True.
type of anything that you're helping to recover them.
Yeah, because some studios like require you to do like, if you want to do this class, you have to do like ballet, tap, in order to do this, right? Yeah. Okay, got you. That makes sense.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna ask Quay to take over for me real quick. I gotta go to the bathroom. Sorry.
Okay, Quay. Just put it on wide, I guess. All right. Tagus has to use the bathroom. Okay, so the next red flag. What up, Quay?
What's going on?
Oh, chilling. You know what I'm saying? We out here.
Even me hanging.
My bad. Thinking a trophy determines success.
Ooh, like success at the studio.
Yeah. So like, you go into a studio, see all the trophies up there, and like that means that they're
That means,
successful.
they're fired.
Yeah. Red flag?
What place are we talking about?
It just says, it says red flag.
It could honestly, if the studio just lets the trophies like run their studio,
Yeah.
then it's a red flag. But if it's like, oh yeah, we got this first place, it's cool, but it's not like it doesn't really mean anything.
Yeah.
Type of thing, then it's not. But like, there's studios that are like, oh, we're the best.
Yeah.
We got first place, so this trophy here, all these trophies are running the studio.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what.
Which you know what? It's I guess from a business standpoint, if a parent comes in, because the
And
parents,
sees that.
the parents come in, they see the trophies up there, they're like, oh, and then they're like,
Right.
yeah, take my money. You know what I'm saying? Where it is a red flag because with those trophies, you don't know the backstory. You could have all these other red flags tied to those trophies. So I think they're mainly saying like how students shouldn't think that the trophy is bringing them success when in reality the growth that they have
Throughout the
on the goal to the trophy
Is bringing them
is success. Because you can get no trophies all day, but
and still be successful.
you can end up on your own dance studio. Yeah, feel me.
Thanks.
Oh no,
That's my
we
time.
got trophies in Monsoon. But no, yeah, like definitely trophies don't determine success at all. And thanks, Quay. Yeah, definitely no trophies. Like that's like you shouldn't be like, hey guys, if you want to get better, we got to get this trophy. No, if you want to get better, do your dedication and work hard and stay consistent.
I actually had 2 red flag myself.
Give me one.
So this one, teacher's not warming up before class.
Ooh, that's Gerald.
One thing I do. So I mean, I'm victim to both sides. Like sometimes
Warming
I
up
don't
as in stretching too, or just
anything. Like just giving them something. Just coming to class and just teaching.
The stretching mean warm up? Is stretching a warm up?
Yeah.
Okay,
that's a
cool.
warm-up, for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah. Stretching is warm up for sure. Like
Okay, cool.
just coming to class and just like, okay, let's go, let's teach.
Yeah.
And when the students are just like, okay,
Yeah,
like just breaking them into your world. Like you gotta remember, like you as a teacher, I'm pretty sure like 9 times out of 10 they don't know what you're gonna throw at them.
You gotta set the vibe.
Yeah, so you gotta set something. Even like the song is a warm up. Just setting the song right. Like this is the kind of vibe I'm gonna give you guys.
Like a playlist. Yeah, you do that. You do that all the time.
Always.
Like you'll play something and you'd be like, oh yeah. And you'd be like, yo, we doing this? You'd be like, nah.
It's close. It's close enough.
Yeah.
It's close enough. Like, but yeah, that's definitely a red flag.
Yeah,
for
definitely.
sure for me. I definitely.
Yeah, that's definitely a red flag.
Warming up,
Warming up. Not warming up before.
not warming up.
Do I have one? I didn't think of getting one before we started this.
I got another one.
Red oh good.
Paying people in exposure.
Oh.
Just harping on like our second podcast. And actually, Ethan Quay was in this one.
Oh, yeah.
The 250. If you ain't seen the 250 one, then y'all don't know. But this is harping on the second episode. And
Yeah.
literally, like, paying people in exposure. That's a red flag for sure for me.
Absolutely.
Like, I get it. Like, I do stuff for my friends, but like, if people are like, I just don't know, and they're just like, yo, this is a big artist, but they can't pay, and
Yeah.
I'm just like, I could pay you, but you could pay because you're next to them.
Nah.
Guess what?
No.
Guess what? You ain't that big of an artist. Disrespectful.
True. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Like if you up there and you got that much exposure, you should have that much money.
You have that much money. Yo, oh my God. So like a little segue. So I don't know if you know Juice World.
Yes.
Juicy J? Yeah, Juicy J.
Juicy J, yeah.
Juicy J. So rest in peace.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Juice WRLD.
Yeah. Rest in
Sorry,
peace, Juice
sorry. Juicy J paid Kanye West, Ye now, officially.
That's his name now? Yee?
Yup, officially. $100K for a 3-word feature.
Your mama gave you that name, bro.
Come on, but maybe she called him Ye.
All right, I can see that.
You know what I mean? Like his nickname.
That'd be fire. Okay.
But okay, so the question, well, not the question, but Juice J paid Yee $100K for 3 words on a feature.
3 words, bro?
So you can't pay no dancer. But anyway, so no, like I'm gonna go backtrack with that. But yeah, 3 words. He said it. Well, he said it 10 times.
Wait, 100K
Yeah, I can't play the song.
For
I'm not doing
3?
copyright nothing.
for 3 words?
3 words on his lyric. Like he was like he was like singing over like da 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 da. Yep. Da da da. Like that's how it went.
That's too much. You got too much money if you could be like, oh,
Because he needed Kanye on the track though. You had to think about.
100,000.
You needed Kanye on the track. That's what I said. I mean, I would never
words,
do it.
bro.
But you think about it, it's like, yo, if you get Kanye West on your track, you know you're gonna get a hit.
don't give him that much power to be like, yo, but you see the thing, now you gave him that much power to be like, yo,
He always had
your
that-
words,
He said that.
your
He
3
probably said
words,
100.
you probably did, but don't give it to him.
That's what I'm saying. After he recorded, like, no.
Yeah.
Like, no. Re-record this. Like, this ain't it.
That boy's head is real big now.
He don't
If
care.
it wasn't big before,
Bro.
people paying for your words at 100K.
Did you see his haircut?
Oh, it's a Patches. You see
What?
Patches? Kanye West new haircut. Didn't you show
Yeah,
me?
yeah.
Yeah.
I would say Patches. Like, who the heck is that?
He's
Who's
trying to
Patches?
Kanye was trying to start a trend of
I seen that.
patches
I
in the
showed you
head.
the video. Yup.
You did, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And nah, I'm not for it.
I would never.
Nope.
Nah, for what? I mean, I like a clean look, so anything like around that area, like if it's not that. I
And you
don't-
know what? Let people call him a genius. Do what you gotta do.
Yeah, I mean, try something new. I mean, I'm
Something's
not okay.
for
So like,
everybody,
if
I
somebody
guess.
does it, and y'all want to do that style, I don't like to judge people, so
Nah, do your thing. Do your thing.
I said like to judge people. But
Yo,
I be judging.
hey man. Hey, listen. It's art, right? You can judge. Art is what's it called? Art is
I know the word. I can't even think of it.
nah.
Just
What's the
word. It's under
word?
my tongue now.
No. Subjective.
Subjective. There
Art
we go.
is
I said
subjective.
perspective. What the heck? Yeah, subjective. Subjective.
Art is subjective. So
Yes.
if the patches in the head is the thing, by all means, do your
Yeah,
thing.
hit it
Is
up,
it for
do
me?
your thing.
Nah. I'm gonna
Live your
say.
life.
I'm gonna
I'm
say
okay
that. I'm
with
gonna say the
that.
nah. And yeah,
Let's
that
on
was
the next,
let's
16
on the
minutes. Topic now.
next topic.
Yeah, next topic.
Next topic.
topic.
All right, so scary movies we're watching. You watching any scary movies? We talked about this last time.
We did.
So
Malignant. Like everybody, please
watch Malignant,
Like we are.
Quay said yes.
No, it's a good movie. It's a really, really good movie. So
Fire.
definitely check out Malignant.
Nah, you know the scariest movie out right now or show? You.
Yo, it's not scary,
Nah,
man. It's a good
man.
movie. It's a good
Love
movie. Show.
Wildin'.
Sorry.
I ain't gonna spoil, but Love Wildin'.
Love is crazy.
Love
Did you finish it though?
I finished it, bro.
Yo, okay, so I was trying to harp on the COVID thing, right? That they were
Yeah.
they were for they were for like the vaccine and everything.
What do you mean?
Like Love and
Yeah.
main
yeah.
characters
Mhm.
were for the vaccine.
Yeah.
The funny thing was that they're crazy.
Yeah.
So it's like, what are they trying to say?
Yo, you know,
You don't know.
You know, somebody else said somebody said a licensed therapist can't tell that 2 murderers are sitting in their chair.
No, saying that they're not killers, right? That's what I'm saying. Like
Straight
you can never
killers,
kill
bro.
nobody. They're like this.
Yeah. How you not tell you got killers? You supposed to be a trained licensed therapist.
And she
you,
looked like she got some years on her too.
right. You ain't
She's
just
been doing it
start.
for a long time because she know what she's talking about.
Yeah, and she's talking about some. Yeah. So how do you feel when he feels like when he starts to
When he says he's gonna
outburst?
kill you.
Yeah, exactly.
He's gonna kill her.
Oh,
Yo,
goodness.
Jesus.
But yeah, dope.
Yeah,
that was
yo.
a dope one. Me and the wife finished that, and I was like out of my seat sometimes. Where I was
I
like, "Yo,
love
let's
it.
go!"
I'm so happy because they set it up for another season.
Oh my goodness,
Sure.
this is the first time I've seen a 3rd season be better than the other 2. I honestly think this one was better than the first 2.
Not the first.
Not the first. I mean, nothing's
Because I
better
think-
than the first,
well,
but
okay,
like,
no. I think
You know-
overall 3rd, yes, because I think the first 2 episodes of you can't really get into because you're like,
What is this
you're
dude
confused
doing?
on like what the heck is this going on?
And then it's not until you see like the box from the first season, you're like, oh shoot, this dude wilding.
Okay.
But as far as like usually how third seasons go, you're like, all right, it's either make or break for the third season.
Right. And then they had a break too.
And they had a break. So
I was nervous.
This was fire, bro.
It was a good season. Check out you guys.
Yeah, check out you. 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Next one. Is that any other scary movies? I don't think I've watched anything.
Nothing new. Nothing that I could think of.
Nah, I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna watch American Horror Story. I will say one of my favorite. I'll give one of my favorite scary movies. And it's not even a scary movie. It's like a kids friendly movie. Monster House.
Oh, really?
You never seen Monster House?
I've seen it. Yeah, it's like the animation one.
That was a fire movie.
Yeah, that
There's some creepy parts in there with the old man and stuff.
I don't think I really paid attention when I watched it. To be honest, I'm not even gonna lie.
That was a good one. If you can watch Monster House, it's on Netflix. It's on Netflix. It's animated. It's in the style of like not Tim Burton, a little bit faster than Tim Burton, like the stop motion stuff, claymation, but a little bit more advanced.
Well, whoever's Netflix I'm stealing, pay your bill.
So sure.
I want to watch some stuff.
Yo. That's what my mom just texted me the other day. Hey, send me your Netflix password. It was like 12 a.m. I'm like, girl, go to sleep. Talking about some Netflix password.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
I think we had something else too.
Yeah, while we're on the topic of Halloween and scary movies, what was your most embarrassing costume? Besides the one you got on.
I don't have the costume on.
I'm just kidding.
My face is just what's an embarrassing costume I had?
Let me start?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll go with mine. So my first costume, I think that wasn't embarrassing. I had a pirate. I had a pirate costume, and the beard was very short, and it was like flimsy, and I couldn't breathe. And you know what? Now that I think about it, it wasn't that embarrassing.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't think I ever had an embarrassing costume. Because
all right, so my cousin, I can tell you about my cousin who had a really embarrassing one.
No.
So my cousin had this. He was obsessed with Digimon.
Oh.
And he wanted this Digimon. It's like, the dinosaur. I forgot his name.
Agumon.
Yeah, Agumon. So he wanted the Agumon, and my aunt was like, "Oh, I got you Digimon. I got you Digimon from the." The knockoff, whatever. It wasn't even Party City. It was something else. It was some other store. It's like, yeah, I got you Digimon. And he was like, that's not Digimon. That's just a dinosaur. And he was like, no, it's Digimon. And she was like, tell your cousin that's Digimon. And I was like, yeah, Boopy, that's Digimon right there. So not only was it not Digimon, but it also didn't fit. So it was like a onesie. And then the mouth of the dinosaur came up like this, and it's supposed to come up so you have the teeth down here, and then the top of the teeth supposed to be here, right?
Right.
So it was, and it's a onesie, so it was so tight that they were trying to pull it up, and it was going up the crack of his butt like this, and he was crying. He was like, "It's not Digimon. It's not Digimon." And then by the time they got it up there, he was like this. He was like, just
waking it on.
Yeah. And then the claws. So the claws are supposed to come over the hands.
Oh god, it was so tight.
They were like this on the arm. So, but yeah, both claws like this, and it was high waters, bro. I was crying at Halloween, bro. He still went trick or treating too. Yo,
it's not Digimon.
It's not Digimon.
No, time out, son. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. I never had an embarrassing. My mom would never.
Yo,
she would never embarrass me.
My mom
like
was
that.
determined.
I'm saying, my mom was like, "No, you can't go out like that."
That thing was so tight. 3 minutes. All right, so yeah, man, Halloween, good stuff, man.
Yeah.
Good times. I love Halloween.
Oh my god,
it's a good time.
I had we're gonna talk about Alec Baldwin.
Yeah, bro, Alec Baldwin. So if you haven't seen,
serious right now, guys, so we got to chill.
This is actually like frightening for me, and this is like one of my worst nightmares. Because
it sets itself all the time.
So this is why I don't
backstory for this.
backstory. People the actor Alec Baldwin accidentally shot the cinematographer on set with a live loaded gun that he didn't know was live. And I guess the topic now is like who's responsible. Right. And like I see mixed reviews of like, yo, Alec Baldwin should be, he should be sentenced to manslaughter and A, B, C, and D. And I'm like, jeez.
But because like Alec Baldwin been on sets and he knows guns, but that's what that's why they think that because like
so he should know if it was loaded.
You don't know if a real gun to a fake gun would feel like.
No, but they give you real guns with blinks in them. So I was watching an interview and they said you get on sets they give you real guns with blinks, and then there's a distance that you have to keep just in case because the smoke from the blink can still injure somebody in some type of way. It's not fatal, but it can still injure you. And then even before that, there's like certain levels of clearance that you have to go through. Like the gun has to go through these different people before it even gets to the actor.
Okay, Jesus.
So those steps, I guess, weren't taken.
Obviously. But they kept saying that they were talking about them, like on set.
Oh, yeah?
They were like, they kept, I think like the producer or something said, hey, did anybody check this gun? Like they kept saying, like they kept asking.
Oh, wow.
So there's like a lot of controversy around that stuff.
Jeez, dude. And that's one of my worst fears because people have asked me to like do music videos, and I don't do music videos, first of all. But the ones that I do
Dang, I need a music video.
kind of turn down are the ones where like, let's say you're like the dudes are in downtown wherever and they're in their cars, hood stuff like guns, come up to your city,
yeah, bang, I'm not recording that.
Bang, bang, and they got like real guns on. Like
I'm not recording that.
Like my worst fear is like, yo, my boys, he got the blickies, you know what I'm saying? We about to go out here, but I'm like,
we're gonna shoot at the camera.
That's all they do. Everybody want to shoot the camera. Yeah, and then you got that one dude that's drunk or high. It's like, yeah, then I'm done.
Right,
and that was Gerald.
Yeah, I didn't actually know this story, to be honest.
Yeah, you know the story? Oh,
yeah.
That happened.
Fast and Furious.
Really?
You talk about somebody that wants to do it? We'll talk about it later. We'll talk about it on the show.
That's what we're talking about.
We'll talk about it after the show. He'll understand after the show.
Yeah, maybe. I'm trying to figure out. Nope. Okay. But yeah, dude, like that's definitely one of my worst. Like I don't do.
Nah, that's so scary.
I'd rather not, just because my anxiety would be through the roof.
Always fake. I mean, I'd rather always a fake gun. I mean, there's so many fake guns that look realistic that you can always mask.
I'm not shooting anything with guns unless it's like fake. I know, like I bought the gun and it's a fake gun and I spray painted.
Right. However you need it to be. Unless I animate it. There
you go. Oh my gosh. But yeah, dude, Alec Baldwin, that's a sad story, man. I hope from my opinion, I don't think as horrible as it is, and yes, he's the one that pulled the trigger. I'm going to read up on this some more, but right now, my opinion is he shouldn't be charged, especially if, like, again, he's been on sets, he's used guns on sets, and it's not his responsibility to make sure that
he's just supposed to get the gun and just do it.
He's an actor. He's supposed to do his thing. So if somebody handed him a loaded gun and he's supposed to literally act like he's shooting the gun, I mean, what if it was aimed at the cinematographer? I'm hoping that was a shot that was supposed to be happening and he wasn't just fooling around.
Right.
I don't think we got that much detail, but
somebody's about to get in trouble.
Oh, somebody definitely in trouble because homegirl died. Rest in peace.
Yes.
It's sad. It's a sad story, but yeah, man. Alec Baldwin. Good luck, bruh. And good luck everybody on set because somebody going to jail.
Yo.
Somebody getting fired. Yeah, bro. What else we got? TY. We got some questions.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait, what?
I was gonna say songs that we shouldn't have been listening to as kids.
Ha.
And I'm definitely gonna chime in Quay on this bad boy.
So Tykees and I were we were talking about just songs. And
you hear me?
Okay. So Tykees and I were talking about songs and we were like singing, what's the song? Doom, 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 doom,
Too Close.
Yeah. And we were like, yo, that song was pretty bad.
I was like, that song is horrible.
We was in first grade. Too close. Real close. You're making it hard for me. Yep. We didn't know what we was talking about.
Just bad and nasty.
Bad.
Yeah.
We didn't know what we was talking about.
So yeah, that song is about somebody and
That's someone getting excited and getting
their
very
pants
in their
and
pants.
It's a man. He's getting excited in his pants and
because he's dancing too close to
a woman, and it's very awkward.
So yeah, what are some other songs that are like that?
You remind me of my Jeep. Sorry to bring up R. Kelly, but you already know this guy's sick.
Not that dude, man.
So next,
It just his whole catalog.
the Whisper song.
Whisper song. Absolutely.
Wait till you see my what? Like we're singing that as like we're
Yo,
like.
you know, crazy thing. What? We walked.
No, you didn't. No, you did not.
Yo, our eighth grade. No, when you graduate, eighth grade. Our eighth grade graduation into ninth grade. We walked to the Whisper song. Dead serious, bro. Doom 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 doom.
What grade were you in?
Eighth, bro. So I was like, what, 14? 14, 13?
That's like a college thing. Like, okay, I can understand in college.
Yo, nah. Obviously it was a clean version and the teachers don't know what's going on.
Wait till you see my what? It's still as bad as.
No. It
Wait
was
till you see my what?
Wait till you see. No. What was the clean version?
Wait till you see my.
Oh, it was just blanked. Wait till
Yeah.
you see my.
Or they say like what?
Oh, yeah. Hey, girl. Yeah. Hey, yeah, we walked to it. That was. I don't know why, but
horrible.
I guess the students made a unanimous decision. It was like, yo, we walking to Whisper song. It was like, all right, bet.
And this song was fire though. I could do the instrumental. That would have been okay. But
Yeah.
People were bad back then. I'm telling you. And they're like,
Oh my God, Cardi B, up is stuck. It's so
Man,
good, right?
yo, my neck.
my back.
Right. Man. Yo,
for real.
yeah, and WAP is the least
The
of people's.
least. I don't even be
worries, bro.
surprised.
Least
Anything
of
Cardi
people's
B
worries.
does, I'm never surprised.
No, not at all.
Y'all be just hype.
I don't know. You got one, Cinque? You said you had one for Cinque.
Oh no, I was like chime in if you want.
Oh yeah. Did you have one?
So this is my song. From the window to the wall to the sweat.
Oh yeah, so the sweat dropped down.
yeah,
And
bring it
that was
to
the
the wall.
loudest thing we said.
Yo,
We chilling.
to the wall.
To the sweat dropped down, my ball. Right, we was happy to sing that part.
And the ski part. Yeah, the ski part, bro. To this day, like you'll go to like a wedding, and weddings, no matter what, they always play that song, and you'll see ski. You see like the old ladies skeet. I'm like,
You're drawing,
Grandma, you don't even know.
What's going on in your face? Oh,
Grandma, you don't even know what's happening. You don't know what's happening with that song right there.
Grandma, you don't know what's going on.
Nope. All right, we got questions.
Talk about the people.
People. Okay, so Maddie Moore asks,
Maddie,
shout out
This is
to
like the first
Ad.
time I shouted you out on this show, and we only did like
Yeah, she thinks
three.
she thinks she's special. So shout out to Maddie Maddie Moore.
Maddie.
She all extra. What's your favorite color and what does it say about you?
My favorite color used to be blue, but I was like, yo, I'm an adult. I could change my color if I want.
There you go.
So then I turned it to turquoise. So it's still blue, but it's turquoise because it's still my name. So Tyquise and turquoise is kind of close.
Oh, Tyquise.
Turquoise.
Tyquise.
You hanging on my color. But yeah, my favorite color is turquoise now.
My favorite color is
I'm not getting no screen
purple.
time.
Purple's my favorite color, if you can't tell.
You can't tell. It's like all over the lab stuff.
Literally everywhere. And I think purple's followed me, and it was never. I was never aware that it was my. I was never aware that it was my color, because I was brown and then blue for a while, but then
Oh, you sad?
purple was kind of like
Blue for a while.
it's a little blue. Stupid. So stupid. So when I started when I started Monsoon, I made the logo, and for some reason I just made it purple, and I was like, all right, this works. And I didn't like it wasn't even like a conscious thing to do. And then after that, what else was purple? Oh, Black Panther, it being my favorite superhero. He has a purple in his stuff.
Yeah, his
and
stuff was all
then
purple.
and then even before that, the lab. No, actually, after that, the lab. I was kind of like, all right, purple. I love purple. And then even like with my Dance of Folder stuff, I was like, let's use purple. And I think, and then looking back now, I was looking at a catalog where it shows like different diamonds and rhinestones. My birthstone is purplish.
Nice.
So that's probably where it came from.
Your birthstone.
Yeah.
You think that?
Yep.
You seen your birthstone before this? Look back.
A while ago.
He's making this up, guys.
No, for real. It was like, oh shoot, maybe that's why I like everything purple.
Got you. Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like the same thing is like, I feel like I like blue because people were like, this guy is blue. That's the first thing like people will say to you. Like, what's the color of the sky? You like blue. And I'm like, yo, it's like the first color you hear about, or red.
Blue, yeah, true.
Blue, red,
That's like
yellow.
all, like everybody's like favorite
Generic,
color. Yeah,
you know?
blue, yeah.
And nobody would think purple, green, orange.
Nah, turquoise.
People don't go for that. I'm trying to just switch it up. I'm trying to be fancy.
You do magenta.
No.
Okay,
Only
my bad.
turquoise.
My bad. My daughter's favorite color is blue right now. Yeah, but she calls it Missy Blue.
See? That's fire. Right? You know what I mean? Like a little,
Right? Is that fire? She'd be like, Missy Blue, Missy Blue. I'd be like, yep.
That's like French.
So
Mr. Blue.
So the reason why you call it missing blue is because the blue crayon went missing,
Oh,
and then
you missed it.
she was like, we're missing blue, like out of the box. She'd be like, missing blue, we're missing blue. And then Carly would be like, oh yeah, we're missing blue. And then ever since then, she like found it. She's like, missing blue. So now it's always been,
So it's the missing blue.
yeah, it's missing blue. Just missing blue.
Wow.
Oh yeah. So what does it say about us? What does purple say about me? I don't know. Maybe that I don't know. I don't know what purple stands for, so I'm not gonna give an answer to that. But is it purple?
I mean, it's giving Black Panther.
There you go. Black
Yeah,
Panther.
I feel like you feel like Wakanda and everything, all that good stuff.
Yeah. Actually, that movie is what spearheaded me to like really think about myself in that way. I was like, I do good work out here.
Word.
You know,
That's
like
sick.
it was definitely one of those eye-opening movies.
Okay. Next question.
Next question. This is actually a good one. This is from Jason 98146. Not wearing cultural costumes on Halloween. It's not a question, but
How do you
like,
feel about it?
but basically saying like, how do you feel about wearing cultural costumes on Halloween? Personally, don't do it. If you're not from that culture, probably don't partake in it. So like,
I mean, it's like, can you not get creative? Like, try something else.
yeah, like so like I know Native American costumes were like the thing where you can find somewhere, and if you're not Native American, that's kind of offensive in a way. You know, actually, it's very offensive. And you know, there's other things that you can possibly wear that could also be offensive as well.
Yeah, because me and Gerald were like, oh, let's be Sean and Marlon Wayans, but in white chicks. And we were like, whoa.
Yeah, exactly.
We probably can't do that, huh?
Nah,
So
not
we
do
said
that.
to ourselves, nah, we're good.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Not this year.
Nope. I ain't trying to put all that makeup on anyway. I don't know.
That bold
You know how much paint is gonna take to get this? No.
Now we gotta do it.
Yes,
Now we gotta do it.
yeah.
Now we gotta do it.
Well, this day and age.
Man, shoot.
They said that part 2's coming out, so.
Owner of the dance studio owner from the lab. This is in whiteface.
Racism.
Racism in the dance studios. Whiteface. Backlash. Red flag
Studio owner.
Red flags in the dance studios. Whiteface. Whiteface dance studio owners. Oh no. Oh jeez. Next question. Daisy. Halloween
What's her
Halloween.
what's her Instagram name?
Daisy is d.flow_.
Nice.
Halloween unsolved mysteries.
Anything Scooby-Doo.
I don't know the question.
I mean, I just said
It's Halloween unsolved mysteries. So I actually Googled it and I was like, Halloween unsolved mysteries. And Daisy, what? I said, yo, ask a question to the pod. What do you want to talk about? And then Halloween unsolved mysteries. So I looked it up. I went on YouTube for like 3 minutes. And then I asked her, I said, no, I looked on the thing and it said like, this person went missing after one person showed up at a Halloween party who wasn't really supposed to be there. And I was like, are we supposed to talk about this? Oh, we're talking about it now. So Halloween unsolved mysteries. YouTube. No.
Next. I'm so confused.
Okay. Kinga, 860. The first moment you realize you needed dance? Question mark. Is it an emotional outlet for you? That's really a great topic.
When did I
actually.
realize that?
Yeah. When was the first moment you realized you needed dance? And is it an emotional outlet for you? That's a topic right there.
Yeah, that's deep. Next question. That won't get deep. But no, I think that one of the craziest moments for me was I think I was at a low and my aunt just passed, and I made choreo, and I was like, yo, this choreo feels so good. And I was like, that's so weird because like sometimes it doesn't really feel good to you.
Yeah.
Sometimes it doesn't. But then like that, just like that moment was like, wow, I really love to do this, and I'm really pulling for some real things from that experience to make it feel like, oh wow, I love dance so much that it could make me feel like this.
Yeah.
So I mean, instead of grieving, I did that.
Yeah.
I mean, I grieved at the wake and everything, all the other stuff. But at the end of the day, the whole experience of that, I was like, wow, I made choreo so seamlessly.
Yeah.
Never thought about a move, but I felt so much in this choreo. I was like, yo, this feels so good.
That's dope. I mean, not the situation, but not the situation, obviously. But that's cool that you can use dance as an outlet.
Right.
To literally be like, yo, I need to let something out. I don't know what it is, whether it's gonna be tears, whether it's gonna be anger, whatever it's gonna be. But dance being that outlet, and then also creating something out of that, I'm sure is like, you know, out of something tragic, like some tragic like that, you created that from your aunt. You know what I'm saying? For her, which is fire. And she'd be proud, man.
Thank you, bro.
You know?
Appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. Me, first moment I realized I needed dance. I realized I needed dance when I wouldn't say that was the moment I needed it, but I'll give you a moment when I know I needed it. And it was during a breakup in college. And I was going through it. And it was my first breakup ever. And I was like, yo, I just got to dance. And I remember it was a dance competition actually. And I was like, it was pent up emotions because I think she was still there and she had like somebody new. And I was like going through it, bro. I was like, and I literally went, like I left everybody, I left the team, and I went in the hallway and put headphones on and literally just freestyle to this song. Freestyle till I was like sweating, like breathing heavy. And I was like,
do you remember the song?
Yes. It was actually weird, oddly enough, a Skrillex song.
Oh, so you was like going off.
Yeah. It was like and it was one of those like if it can explain the emotions, it was like the good and the bad and then like the craziness. It was wild. And then I remember leaving out of there like, and I think that was a moment where I was like, all right, this is the new person. It was kind of like a transformative moment, honestly. Because I'll never forget that part where I was like, yo, I just got to dance this out. And I went back and I just like felt better, felt more confident in myself. It was just like, yo, I'm doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? So definitely a moment I needed it. And it is an emotional outlet for me. So yes, absolutely. To this day, I come here and not only dancing myself, but seeing people dance is also an emotional outlet for me to, you know, Jonathan Dominic, shout out to John, just taught a class.
Oh yeah.
Bro, he
Contempt, right?
Contempt modern.
Nicey.
And yo, the dancers, not only him, but the dancers that he had in his class, oh my gosh. The emotional roller coaster I was on, just watching them and like just seeing them dance here and knowing that I made this space for them to dance and like the way that they were expressing and emoting. I was like, yo, I'm about to cry. Like this is beautiful. Like and that's another outlet. So not just me dancing, but also having the place for people to dance gives me, you know, an emotional outlet too. So absolutely.
Right. Just continuing to like not do the same thing that we always been doing since we're younger. We just keep improving, keep changing, and still experience dance the same way that we have been when we're young.
Absolutely,
bro. The youth
too,
also.
The youth, absolutely.
Fire.
I think let's do one more.
I'm gonna say
Yeah, we got one more. Thoughts on Elon Musk and Tesla from Raymond Lagdaman. Did I say that right? Lagdaman. Dang it. Lagdaman.
But Ray, I hate you. Yo, thoughts on that? To the moon, bro. You already know.
To the moon.
Because you already know this boy is making
So I never ever watched an Elon Musk
interview or anything.
nothing.
Okay.
First time was today.
Oh.
I did not know how bad he was at speech.
Oh. But I mean,
Nah.
he's so good at everything else.
I guess yeah. I mean, I'm not taking anything away from him. But
I mean, maybe it's,
I was
What did you listen to?
the Tesla bot. When he talked about Tesla bot, he was like, "Yeah, so we're making some adjustments to the carburetors in the back, and
I think
the
you
same
can adjust it as
technology."
screws. Like you just like, you know.
Yeah,
same
probably.
manufacturer
Shut up.
and-
Like he's just calling me a robot again. But he's very I like, and that's the difference between like him and the dude from Apple, Tim Cook. So Tim Cook, he's like, at Apple, we're gonna have the greatest time ever, and you're gonna have the
I think
best
that's like-
iPhone. But he's not making the
Because
stuff.
again,
He's just
I
CEO.
think for Apple, it's like that's their whole shtick. Because
Yeah.
their stuff is their products are good, but they're not. They have to hype them up.
Oh yeah.
Like the way that they display their stuff is what like makes you want to buy.
Oh yeah, and you can see like the trend that they're making.
Right.
But as far as like,
their new opening,
oh wow,
really?
yeah.
So boring.
Which one?
The last
Last event that they had
last event
when they're flying through stuff.
when they're going to next places.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying. But it was not about the products.
Oh yeah.
It's about that.
Yeah.
That's different.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. The
absolutely.
video itself, I was just like, yo, y'all are taking me to like different islands.
Yeah,
This is what
basically,
you can
yeah.
record on
Right,
this. But,
right,
like, what
yeah.
is
No,
that?
yeah, I get
What
that.
is the phone?
They started that with COVID because before it was just like on stage and people could be there.
Right. They're trying to advance.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it.
So back to Elon.
Sorry.
I think
Sorry, guys. 3 minutes.
3 minutes. We're almost done here. But as far as Elon, his and I think that's the difference between like a CEO who's like just a head and like he just oversees, and somebody who's an actual genius who's like hands on. Because he's hands on. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So Tim Cook is the hi, I'm the owner, and this is the new product that's coming out.
And he lets everybody else do the work.
Right. Where now, like with Elon, it's more, hey yo, you gonna put it on me, bro?
Sleep. Fired.
Sinquay over here, sleep.
This episode of Chemistry
Was produced by
Sinquez.
Sinquez. You did say Sinquez.
Well, if you put it on me, you could see that I didn't say that. See, this episode, somebody's getting fired.
Anywho, so yeah, that's what I'm saying. So the difference between them two, that's my thoughts on Elon Musk so far, because that's my first interview seeing him. So it's interesting to see an actual hands-on person hold a speech, hold a conference, as opposed to somebody who's just behind the scenes, kind of the owner.
Gotcha.
Kind of be on stage. That was cool.
Okay.
Yeah, and Tesla Bot looks interesting. I don't see. We'll do the next episode of Tesla Bot.
I know there's gonna be a Tesla bot in the lab,
Oh my
coming next year.
I'll
for sure.
Hey, listen.
They're like, hey, did you pay? Hey, did you pay? Hey, did you pay? Hey, you, did you pay?
Activating punch mode. You did not pay. You did not pay. You did not pay. Nah, I wouldn't do that, y'all. I'm lying.
No, he gonna do it. He gonna program that.
Those were Taikis. Taikis, what are you doing
I'm gonna
here?
dress up as a Tesla bot.
Taikis approaching.
I think I got my costume this week. Anyway, so
Nah, Tesla Bot's 5'8". You're like 6. You're like 6'12", which is 7.
I'm a decent
You tall. Anywho.
6. I am a decent. I'm waiting for it. Camera. I'm a decent 6 sexy.
6 sexy. He worked on that, y'all. That was
The whole
that
time.
was a Taikis in the mirror, waking up in the morning. You're not tall. Taikis, you're not just tall. You're 6 sexy.
The weather up here is fine.
When they ask you that, you tell them it's great.
It's great all the time.
Sunny and
I
70.
can grab anything on the shelf. I'm okay with that.
And that's been Chemistry, y'all. This is another episode.
out.
And this has been Gerald Lovelace and my boy.
Taikis, let's get it.
Yeah, and if you like what you see here, subscribe, like at the bottom. Leave us some comments. Let us know how we're doing. We got the new mics again, so hopefully this sounds way better than the last episode.
We're in it now this time.
Yeah, we're in it. So, and then we're gonna
episode's about to be perfect.
Absolutely. Hopefully. But anyway. And that's been the show, y'all. We out. Peace.